Today, Mr. Chair, distinguished members of the expert mechanism, representatives of indigenous peoples and governments, Mr. Chair, we take this opportunity to present a brief intervention on this agenda item. Indigenous peoples have rich and diverse cultures based on a profound relationship with our lands and natural resources. We ourselves, as a part of nature, and are custodians of our lands, which is the basis for culture, identity, and the very lives of indigenous peoples. Article 25 of the Declaration asserts that indigenous peoples have the right to maintain and strengthen our distinctive relationship to our lands, water, and to uphold our responsibilities for future generations. We and the many indigenous peoples in this room agree that culture defines us as a people and is of crucial importance to our identity as a people and makes every individual intertwined with the people. So culture is not just about songs and dances. It is about a process. It shapes our decision making and other processes that we have lived and loved since time immemorial. It is about how we exist, not just the ways and means of our livelihood, but also how we resist against the tyranny of colonial powers, whom in many cases force assimilation, as in our case, Indonesia, by prohibiting our traditional languages, outcasting the indigenous Alifuru, and hunting those who fight to regain the independence of Maluku. It is about how we see the world, how we interconnect with our lands, air, water, flora and fauna, and how we are to sustainable share this world with our fellow humans and deliver it to future generations. And it's also about how we exercise the Declaration. By primarily using our traditional language rather than our lingua franca, by primarily using our traditional educational systems rather than the governmental, to distribute, discuss, promote, and protect our rights. We, the people of Maluku, have, as many other indigenous peoples, have been discriminated in our cultural practices. For example, on May 15th, on this day, people of Maluku commemorate their national hero, Thomas Patimura Matulesi, which Indonesia appropriated as its holiday, but used by the people of Maluku to our own benefit. Cloaked under this holiday, we are able to express our national aspirations. The Indonesian government orchestrated several acts of aggression in our cultural procession, in which thousands of Maluku natives participated. Along the way, people were pelted with rocks by non-indigenous persons without any activity or intervention from the disproportional present Indonesian army and police, which culminated into 55 wounded, mostly caused by the blast of a hand grenade. There are many more recent cases of cultural discrimination and limitations, but due to the time constraint and in respect of the mandate of the EMRIP, we will refrain from enumerating and elaborating these cases. Therefore, in closing, we recommend that the expert mechanism urge upon the states to revise any domestic laws and procedures that impose limitations on indigenous cultures, laws, and procedures which are not in accordance with international human rights, such as Article 46 of the Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. Matebulu, thank you, Mr. Chair.